Among all the sophisticated and expensive facilities, technologies, and equipment required to produce today's advanced semiconductors, there is one element valued most: people. One of the top priorities of the industry is to ensure the safety of the people that make chips. Although chip production requires use of a vast array of chemicals, including some of potential concern, semiconductor manufacturing is, in fact, one of the safest global manufacturing industries. For instance, Bureau of Labor Statistics data on injury and illness rates demonstrate there are very few, if any, large U.S. manufacturing sectors with a lower incidence rate than semiconductors. This is not by some stroke of luck. Rather, it's the result of conscious and purposeful efforts to reduce risks, formalized by systematic and unparalleled best practices over the course of decades. Semiconductor manufacturing is safe because it's intentionally designed to be so.
The semiconductor industry is a very safe one. And I see that it being a very safe one because the semiconductor industry hires industrial hygienist professionals that are completely committed to hierarchy of controls.
Keeping people safe begins with a holistic perspective embodied in the hierarchy of controls. Under this framework, there are 5 types of precautions semiconductor companies take to protect workers. Beginning with elimination, the most effective control, hazards are first identified and removed at their source. If a hazard can't be removed, substitution or use of a safer alternative are pursued. Where substitution isn't feasible, modifications to the work environment, called engineering controls, are put in place to safely isolate people from hazards. Layered on top of engineering controls are administrative controls, such as documented work procedures and training. These practices improve the way people work, ensuring they're fully informed about how to do their jobs in a safe manner. And finally, workers use personal protective equipment, or PPE, when necessary, to ensure their safety. This multifaceted approach to safety applies to every phase of production and every employee. It is a shared understanding and commitment that keeps people safe. This safety hierarchy is guided by both governmental requirements as well as implementation of industry safety standards, such as the SEMI Safety Guidelines. These are performance-based environmental, health, and safety considerations that perpetually adjust to reflect new technologies and practices. These guidelines steer a continuum of safe practices in equipment design, including everything from safety labels to the handling of chemicals, to electrical design, to ergonomics, and more.
All of our manufacturing equipment is required to follow SEMI S2 guidelines, as well as our rigorous safety level 1, 2, 3 checklist to ensure all equipment is installed uniformly. Our team follows a management of change process, as well as we're heavily involved in support organizations such as CISA, SIA, NFPA, which all help us keep up to speed on regulatory changes and requirements.
The semiconductor industry has made huge strides in integrating automation as part of streamlining processes while also improving employee safety.
The safest way to handle a chemical is to not handle a chemical. And the way we do that primarily is our chemicals are automatically delivered to a fully enclosed area. Therefore, you are reducing the amount of manual handling that the person would have to do with the chemical.
Automated material handling systems transport containers of wafers across the expanse of the clean room, while collaborative robots serve as valuable companions to help employees focus more on quality assurance. In addition to automated wafer handling, closed and controlled chemical delivery systems provide separation between workers and chemistries. Collectively, these types of automated systems and other engineering controls demonstrate the industry's commitment to worker health and safety. Remaining safe, day in and day out, is a function of ongoing training. Training is a systematic imperative that applies to every job function, particularly those involving chemical handling and hazardous work. From new hire orientation to continuing education, training begins during the installation of equipment, extends through the storage and handling of chemicals, and guides safe behavior during every minute of facility operation, including maintenance.
We are committed to training. All of our employees, vendors, and contractors are required to take an initial safety training as well as an annual refresher training. Safety is so important to me. It's so important that everybody goes home the same way that they came into work that day.
An unwavering commitment to controls, automation, and training helps make semiconductor manufacturing one of the safest industries for its people today and into the future. Next, we'll see how these policies and commitments to personal safety extend to surrounding communities and the environment we all share.